Welcome back to Eldritch Horror, where you get to watch me playing Trish and Min and losing horribly against Cthulhu. Alright, so far so bad. Wow, we're going to give our lead investigator over to our new secretary, Min. She's going to be first player, and she has, of course, a cunning plan to thwart the evil Cthulhu. The first thing she's going to do for her one of two actions is she was going to buy a boat ticket. So there she is. She buys a boat ticket. The next thing she's going to do is move. So she's going to move from Tokyo here. This line goes right across the board to this sea space, which she will then spend the boat ticket that she just bought to move to San Francisco, because Tokyo just wasn't where it's at. So now she's in San Francisco. That was her two actions. Up next is Trish. And unfortunately for Trish, I don't know if she can even get over here. Close the gate. She can't even get over there. So why am I even looking at that? Oh my good lord. I don't know what she's going to do. I don't know. If she rests, she's going to go insane. If this triggers anyway. Well, I don't know. I really don't know what to do with her. I think we're going to rest anyway. So she's going to go from 1 sanity to 2. She's going to go from 7 to full health. That was her first action. Her second action, I guess she's going to move. She's going to move here to Rome. Because why not? She might as well move to Rome. Because I don't know what else she's going to do. We're in very, very bad shape. Well, that was extremely quickly the action phase. And just as quickly, maybe we're going to go into the encounter phase. Now, the green comet symbol's coming up next. That's the San Francisco gate. So we're going to have Min attempt, hopefully not futilely, to close that gate. So we're going to do a gate encounter for Min. All right, let's do that in a second here while I grab my glasses so I can read the card. All right, I have my glasses. I've pulled the top card off the gate deck, and we have the past again. Okay. You find yourself standing in front of antique scientific equipment. According to the papers, the year is 1771. You read through the notes and try to interpret the nature of the experiments. Test your lore. Well, luckily, she has a lore of 3, which is pretty good. So she's got a lore of 3. So Min, the secretary, with her lore of 3, is going to try and pass this test. She has a clue token as well, so she could re-roll. I don't know. Let's see what she gets. She gets a 6 and she gets a 5. That's 2 successes. She is successful. So we're going to look at here. Joseph Kerwin was using the lab to revive dead wizards from their ashes, interrogate them for arcane knowledge using his notes. You close this gate. Woohoo! The gate is closed. See you later, gate. Maybe not later. We might lose before then. All right. Using his notes, you close this gate. Right. The rest of his results may also prove useful. You may become delayed to gain 1 spell. I don't think so. Forget the spell. We are not becoming delayed. We do not have time for that kind of silliness. All right, close the gate. That's pretty good. Over to Trish in Rome. What does she want to do? I guess we're going to have a Rome encounter. So we're going to get right into her. Rome. A group of black shirts are interrogating an old priest, and you try to intervene. Test your influence. Well, actually, her influence is 3. So that's another good number. So let's see what she gets. Influence of 3. That is utter failure. So we're going to go to the bottom. Or not to the bottom. We're going to go continue on. If you pass, we didn't. If you fail, you are shoved against a wall and arrested. Gain a detained condition. Oh yeah, she's detained and then she's going to go Looney Tunes. I love it. Well, let me try and find the detained condition and I'll be right back. All right, I found a little stack of detained cards, so I'll give them a quick shuffle and, I don't know. This is Trish's detained. I guess we should take a look at it. Restriction. You cannot move or perform actions other than the action on this card. Oh, isn't that lovely? I have a feeling she's not going to be doing anything but wearing a nice white coat at the end of this episode. Instead of resolving an encounter, flip this card. A local action. Okay, test influence. If you pass, discard this card. So, if she survives to the next round, which is unlikely, she could test influence and try and discard the card. Otherwise, the only action she can take is to flip this card over. So it means you cannot move or perform actions other than the action. Yeah, so she can only perform a local action to try and get rid of the detained condition. Oh, isn't that lovely? All right, well, isn't that great? That was the encounters in a nutshell. And so, oh, hang on. Yeah, that was it. So Min closed the gate. Trish got arrested by the police and detained. And now we get to the happy fun time, which is the Mythos card. Or Mythos, or however you want to say it, Mythos. All right, what do we got here? Oh, it's a Monster Mash, Monster Surge. So we have the Omen track moving. Well, we got rid of the only gate on the board with the green constellation, so our Doom track is not going to move as I crash into the camera. Okay, what else we have? Now we have a Monster Surge. And how Monster Surges work on the game is monsters appear at the gate, which is on the Omen track. If there's no such gate on the board, we spawn another gate. Oh man. So we have no Green Comet gates, which is the current Omen track. So no monster is going to come out of there. And Monster Surge would have been one monster coming out of that gate. But now we're going to spawn a new gate, new monster anyway. Oh, just what we need. So in Tunguska, we get a Green Comet gate. And we also get to reach into the bag of joy, pull out Cthulhu's Little Helper, and see what we get. All right. What do we have to help Cthulhu out this time? We have a Loigor. Oh, right, and he has a Reckoning effect. Excellent. Oh, man. Each investigator on this space or an adjacent space loses a health and sanity. All right. Well, we'll just leave you up in Tunguska to carry on doing your gyrations, and we won't worry about you for much longer. All right, carrying on. All right, we get to spawn one clue because we are playing a two-player game. So the clue that is going to spawn is going to show up in Tokyo. Cool. All right. Just where Min was and is no longer there. Okay, continuing on with the card. Let's have a read. The threat of these ancient evils is not limited to forsaken temples and the world's uncharted depths. You see it now in every corner market and every level of commerce. Cruelty and deception have taken root. Corrupted business. Ooh, ongoing. Give me a break. When this card enters play, discard each asset from the reserve with value 2 or less. Well, we only have one, so our reserve gets turfed. Isn't that delightful? All right, what else does it say? When an investigator performs an acquire assets action, he may gain an agreement condition to add 4 successes to his test result. Oh man, it has an ongoing effect. Each time a reckoning happens, each investigator loses 2 sanity for each deal condition he has. Then discard this card. Okay, it's only going to happen once. I'm going to put it right on the board so I don't forget about it. So I guess we have to refill the assets because we just currently wiped out all of the ones. So we're going to get a Ritual Dagger. Item magic weapon. Once per round, you may gain +1 lore when resolving a spell or +2 strength when resolving a combat. Whoa, that's a pretty awesome one-cost item. We also have the Cat Burglar Ally. Action, roll a die on a 5 or 6. Gain 1 item or trinket. Asset from the reserve on a 1. Discard this card. All right, well, not bad. And we also get Mission Briefing Service. When you gain this card, immediately gain 2 task unique assets. Then discard 1 task asset and discard. So you get to choose between 2 task assets, unique assets. Specialized Training. Task. When you perform a focus action, you may consult experts to train you. All right, I haven't done any focus actions in this game. Like I've really had any chance to do it. You can do a focus action, which gets a focus token, which lets you reroll die, but haven't done it yet. If you pass, discard this card and improve 1 skill of your choice. Okay, cool. So they're all pretty useful, but we have more pressing matters on the board, like this rumor, which is going to eat our brains very soon. All right, well, that's going to conclude the Mythos phase. I don't think I missed anything this time. It was a pretty quick episode. Wow, Trish is going to hang around for another episode because this didn't trigger. And I'm really hoping to get, oh man, I'm really hoping to get Min down there. I don't even know. She's got to get past this hunting Bayaki, though, or does she? No, she doesn't. I think we have a way to get around it, but man, time is running out, and we are getting hammered. So this is Eldritch Horror. We now have Min and Trish versus Cthulhu. We are halfway to solving the stars are right. We just need to get one more clue token on here, which just is not happening anytime soon. To solve the first of 3 mysteries. So, wow, this is brutal. And we have to use it by getting to one of the clues on the board and taking out one of the clues on the board. So I don't even know how we're going to do it. Well, maybe Trish can. I don't know. I have no idea. Join me next time for the continuation of Eldritch Horror against Cthulhu, Min and Trish. So thanks so much for your comments, your subscriptions, your likes. Really do appreciate it. Join me next time for the continuation. I don't know. I keep saying it, but wow, I don't see how we're going to pull it off. But, you know, stranger things have happened. Got to get rid of this rumor soon or we're going to be doomed. All right, thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.